The Memphis Grizzlies, a team that has been on the rise in recent years, with promising young talent and a scrappy playing style. But despite their potential, they've become one of the most hated teams in the NBA. From trash talk to dirty plays, the Grizzlies have gained a reputation that precedes them on the court. So how did this happen? In this video, we'll take a deep dive into how the Grizzlies became the most hated team in the NBA, and what they can do to change their image. Get ready for some shocking revelations and heated debates as we explore the controversy surrounding this polarizing team. As strange things started to happen, the Grizzlies were playing the Suns. Dillon Brooks was pursued by Torrey Craig, who then deflected his shot. Then he said to Brooks, "Calm down. Reaching the second round is your finest accomplishment." Brooks said after the Grizzlies' defeat, "I feel like this season, if we get spoken back to, we just freeze up." Their record is 4-8 since Brooks and Shannon Sharpe got into a yelling fight, and they just narrowly defeated the Jazz. The worst thing, though, nobody is sympathetic towards this squad, because they are so haughty, many are hoping for their demise. But things weren't always like this. John Morant, a recruit with just one star, went on to become an NBA superstar and disprove everyone. Josh responded to complaints about the food in the bubble by saying, "Become tougher. I didn't have a fortunate start in life." People grew to appreciate the Grizzlies because of their mentality. Dillon Brooks was a nobody in college who started for the NBA. But that chip makes you think of Jimmy Butler, who is well known for slinging trash but standing by it. Memphis has a problem because they go too far. Anybody who is seen as superior to them is a target. The Dynasty Warriors are therefore the first enemy. After being dealt to Memphis, Andre Iguodala declined to play for them. "I can't wait till we trade him so we can play him and show him what truly Memphis is about," Dillon Brooks said. The Grizzlies eventually improved to the point where they could defeat the Warriors in a game. So Jaren Jackson Jr. once tweeted, "Strength in numbers," mocking the mantra of the Lakers club. Even their admirers began to irritate. The petulant attitude of Golden State supporters is hilarious. Since Triple J and Jaw joined together, we have a 7-4 record against them. Honestly, you're behaving that way after just a little success. But during the regular season, things simply grew worse. Not even close to a basketball move, Brooks shoved him to the ground as Steph boxed him out. He seemed to be attempting to harm Steph Curry. Yet he was successful in harming a Warrior in the postseason. In midair, Brooks struck Gary Payton, shattering his elbow. The Warriors' minds should rent no place for Memphis, but it was suddenly personal. Therefore, after winning the championship, Klay and Draymond expressed their true feelings. When the Grizzlies defeated us the season before, one of their players tweeted, "Strength in numbers," which infuriated me. They're going to receive a reality check, I believe. Well, the Grizz challenged them to Christmas Day and posted the Draymond comment in their locker room. Nonetheless, the Dubs humiliated Memphis even without Steph. After Dillon Brooks missed a free throw, Draymond displayed childlike behavior. Thus, the Dubs suffered a setback as a result of their trash-talking strategy. Sports are excellent because what matters is what you do, not what you say. Yet only LeBron James has accomplished more in the present, so it was only reasonable for the Grizzlies to pursue him. About LeBron, Desmond Bane made a layup and quipped, "Those footsteps ain't frightening nobody," which is code for, "Hey LeBron, you're getting a bit old." LeBron then lost it and pushed Desmond Bane. Never before have I seen LeBron get that enraged at a player. Phil will make several free throws at the line if you send him to Temple. Several others were commenting, "Oh well, that's the consolation after Zion," when the second choice was announced. But I'll tell you what, he specifically went to that draft. The referees are finally coming clean. Then, after a few plays, the trash-talking backfired with the Dubs and LeBron in both situations. Other players will just be more motivated to defeat them as a result. Normally, the team with the target on its back would have merely won the title, not gone out in the second round and without the talent to support it. Memphis isn't that person, my friend. Please believe me when I say that you are not that person. But it's also the haughtiness they exhibit in the media. Despite Shannon Sharpe has a million times more success in professional sports, Dillon Brooks branded him a blogger and a pedestrian during their yelling war. A Hall of Famer, man. In addition, Brooks has disparaged the Warriors' accomplishments and referred to the Grizzlies as a dynasty. They know we're coming every year since we're young and they're growing older. The worst moment, though, was when Ja revealed to ESPN who he fears. Celtics? No, nobody in the West. You're okay in the West. I'm the worst, and I'm fine. Do you not understand that you are 23 years old and have accomplished nothing? So every team has left Memphis, including the Kings. Much like when Ja attempted to frighten Malik Monk by telling him, well, you better hit these free throws, before he made them. Ja ultimately lost the game by missing free shots at that point. People want horrible things to happen to them. I mean, they don't provide them with a second chance. Would anybody assume that Dylan Brooks' collision with Donovan Mitchell was an accident, for example? No, everyone is aware of this filthy act. The worst retaliation for Memphis, though, hasn't even occurred yet. Every club in the West will push them hard in the playoffs, but the West has become much harder since Ja made his insulting remark. Here are the conference's two big twos: LeBron and AD, Steph and Clay, KD and Booker, Kawhi and PG, Luka and Kyrie, and others. All of those teams, along with Denver, have a good chance of defeating the Grizzlies, including the Lakers. Ja was thus questioned once again and given another opportunity about his remarks about, "I'm all right," he said, adding, "Honestly, I don't care. I was sincere when I said what I did." The assurance I had when I made that statement is the same assurance that propelled us to the position we now occupy as a top club in this league. It makes a lot of sense that way. He ought to have mentioned it right away. Memphis, Phoenix, the Lakers, the Warriors, the Celtics, the Heat, and the Hawks would be in the NBA's most despised teams in any order. Being on this list, whether you're hated by rival players or merely fans, is generally a positive thing. In the case of the Grizzlies, though, they have lately performed worse in the playoffs than any of these other teams, which suggests you must be doing something right. Yet someone significantly lacks confidence. The front office did all it could to update before the deadline, according to reports. According to ESPN, they gave Kevin Durant everything except Ja, Triple J, and Bane. They offered 7 first-round selections in exchange for KD, but the Nets chose Phoenix's proposal. They then made an offer of 4 first-round picks for Michael Bridges and a comparable deal for OG Anunoby, but were rejected. Luke Kennard, who only managed a 1-for-4 debut, was all they got. It's quite obvious that the Grizzlies' top management believes the team is just missing one item from competing. Nonetheless, the Grizzlies continue to talk as if they had already arrived. The Hawks are a prime instance of this. They were a fun, young squad to support, but after some success, they became so conceited that the franchise is now in panic mode. If you're a team like the Grizzlies, don't make it tougher on yourself by becoming the most despised club in the NBA. These windows that teams have to win the title are always narrower than you think. Yet, Jimmy Dolan of the New York Knicks is the NBA owner who is most despised. If you've ever questioned why the Knicks have been doing so poorly while their market is the largest in the nation and they consistently spend a ton of money, read on. Jim Dolan for this person, yet he is now pushing it to a whole new level. He is employing technology that is often reserved for terrorists and criminals to target his admirers. We hope you enjoyed it and gained some new insights into this exciting NBA trade. Now, we want to hear from you. What do you think about it? Let us know in the comments section below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more NBA content and analysis. Until next time, keep following your favorite teams and players, and we'll see you in the next video.